Okay, let's get started. Once again, welcome you all for the next edition of IGL webinar. Today's theme is music. So we have three wonderful speakers from IGL who are going to be there. We have Meenakshi Govind madam from Pleasanton. Welcome, Meenakshi. We also have Gokul Kaladharan from Palakkad joining us.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
So what we'll do is I'll take a few minutes to talk about IGL webinar, and then we will get on to the presentation and things like that. So as you know, webinar we just started about a month ago, and so we want to make it more interesting. We want to have more variety. There are at least three types of webinars that we have in our mind. One is somebody takes a concept and give a lecture on a technology or any topic. So that is one type of webinar. The second one is sharing their experience. So as they say, right, experience is the best teacher. So we believe that some of the speakers would come on board and give their experience on what they have been doing recently, and then they share their it could be a project, it could be a work, it could be anything related to that would be the second type of webinar. The third one is no presentation at all. So we'll invite experts in that field, and then, or not necessarily expert, but basically a bunch of people in the community. It could be teachers, students, and management or professionals come together as in a group, and we'll have a group discussion. So no presentation, no lecture. It is all about question and answers that we are prepared and the audience prepared. So it'll be more of a free-form discussion. So these are at least the three types of webinar that we have planned. Today's webinar is in the second category. So Meenakshi madam and Gokul and Pratima would be sharing their experience in IGL. And also in terms of participants or the speakers, we also have different combination. It's IGL only members, no IGL at all, combination of IGL, youth webinars. So we want to give that variety of speakers as well. So today's webinar is just about IGL members only. I mean speakers, of course, audience can be from anywhere else. So that's what we are planned for. Though we don't have Pratima yet, I think we should get started and then we'll wait if she joins. Otherwise, we'll get going. So with that, let me introduce Meenakshi Govind. Please come on the stage, and maybe Gokul, we can go in the backstage, and then we can come back when you're ready. Okay. Thank you, Meenakshi. So I will. You can start speaking. I'll share your slides, and then whenever you're ready, you can tell me to flip the slides. Okay. Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay, Krishna. Thank you so much for this opportunity for me. I consider this as a great opportunity to share my experiences and thoughts with you about music. I also take this opportunity to talk about IGL, how I carried out my passion for music with IGL, various IGL initiatives and activities on music, and how they benefit a lot of singers like me. So this is what is my topic for today. And can I have the first slide?
Yes.
Yeah. My intense interest in music was first cultivated by my father, who was a great music lover of both Carnatic and light music. He used to record his favorite songs, and we all listened it together. I developed a keen interest for singing and music in my school days, and my dad was the sole reason for that. And when I was working in India also, I was acquainted with people who shared my passion for music. We used to record, even that too, I used to record many songs. We all together record many songs, which we would listen to on the private work bus while commuting to work, from and to work. So it was a great fun and entertainment while listening to music on travel, right? So I enjoyed that amazing experience for many years in my workplace. So this is how I cultivated my interest in music in my initial days. Next slide. Can I? Yeah. IGL music. So just as my father and my workplace cultivated my interest in listening to music, IGL gave me the platform to express my passion. I have wonderful experiences in IGL. The first thing being singing all my favorite songs on stage. And I have never expected that type of experience before. And second of all, I enjoyed listening to all other talented singers on stage. Initially, I was a bit scared and had apprehensions about singing, like whether I would sing well, sing properly, and whether the audience would like my singing. So much of fear and apprehensions. But the motivation and inspiration I got through other singers, the audience, and my co-singers allowed me to move out of my fears and comfort zone and made me to attempt songs from different genres and different styles. Most importantly, I would say that from my experience, that IGL is not only a place to sing, but also it gives a lot of opportunities to improve our singing and sing better. During my journey with IGL, I became more aware of whether I'm singing in pitch and rightly touching all the notes of the song. Is my thalam right? Do I have good breath control? Do I have the vocal range to sing in a particular pitch? Am I singing with the appropriate expressions? So these are all the things I learned a lot in IGL through various practice sessions and feedback from the IGL audience and so. So IGL made way to improve myself by learning the techniques of singing. And I have much more to learn also. So if you are passionate about music, I would say IGL is a wonderful platform where the opportunities are endless. So this is what my experience with IGL in short. So can you move to the next slide, Krishna? IGL screen raga sessions. I had the great opportunity to lead the IGL screen raga sessions with Krishna Kumar and Pradeep many times in the past. In the screen raga, what we do is select a ragam, speak about its characteristics and unique features, and then present all type of songs ranging from Carnatic Varnams, Kritis, film songs composed in the same ragam. So this is a great chance for me to work with classical singers and instrumentalists. Generally in screen raga, we use instrumental accompaniments like the keyboard, drum pad, etc., and not the karaoke tracks for film songs. And the sessions are always well received by the audience. Many singers expressed their interest in joining the sessions many times when we did this. And most of all, it's wonderful to observe that how these Carnatic ragams have influenced the film songs for ages. I also heard that many legendary composers like MSV, ARR are so fond of Ilayaraja. They are so fond of Carnatic ragams. They composed songs purely based on ragams without altering the scales. So the main purpose of this segment is to establish a connection between the classical songs and the film songs based on ragams. And this was well received by audience, and the audience enjoyed this segment a lot. So this is all about the screen raga segment in short. And can we move to the next slide, Krishna Kumar, please? IGL raga. IGL raga. IGL raga is quite different from the screen raga I just mentioned. IGL screen raga is a segment in the main event along with other segments. But whereas IGL raga is a separate initiative by itself, where the focus is on the training the participants to sing better and to learn things about music. So I have the privilege of leading the IGL Raga sessions also along with Pradeep and Krishna Kumar. IGL Raga is composed of many musical learning sessions, as I mentioned. So one of the main objective of the sessions is to guide the singers to sing with the karaoke track by following the basic components of singing, such as pitch, thalam, diction, expression, breath control, etc., and how and why these are important for good singing. So this is what the main objective of IGL Raga, one of the objectives of IGL Raga. We have theoretical sessions and practical sessions to show how these components impact our singing. In the practical sessions, singers can choose their own songs, which will be reviewed and given feedback and suggestions for improvement. At the end of the session, all the participants will submit. We have a medley of songs also based on some concept. In the first session, we had in Oberi Ragam. So I would say IGL Raga is a great initiative for upcoming singers to improve their singing. We have other exciting plans also in IGL Raga in the near future. So I'm excited that the season 2 has started recently and many singers have eagerly signed up for that. And it is scheduled to be completed in this December. So this is about the IGL Raga, which we are currently doing. The session 1 is over and the session 2 is currently on. Yeah. The next slide, Krishna Kumar. Yeah, Bay Area Tamil Mandram Super Singer. I also got this wonderful opportunity to be in the judge panel for the Bay Area Tamil Mandram Super Singer 2020. Initially, I was a bit reluctant to handle this great responsibility. But however, I found that I can use my experience and knowledge that I gained through IGL to provide constructive feedback to the upcoming singers. Many enthusiastic kids and adults participated in the Super Singer and gave their beautiful renditions. As a judge, I had a wonderful time in reviewing the renditions and providing comments and suggestions. Although we hosted this event online for the first time, it was a great success. And the final round of Super Singer is scheduled in November. So I feel that it's a great honor to me to be in the judge panel this year. So it's really a great panel and I'm enjoying my work. Yeah. And then moving to the next one. My road ahead of music. In the future, my plans are to keep improving myself in singing and help others improve their singing through Veria Tamil Mandram and IGL, and lead and promote musical talents through IGL Ragam music learning sessions. So I feel IGL is the home for many musical talents, not only singers, but also individuals who can play keyboard, guitar, violin, drum pad, etc. So as I stated earlier, IGL Raga has exciting plans in the near future. So we plan to bring together all the musical talents, including singers and instrumental players, and to create our own tracks and background music for songs, instead of relying on the online karaoke track. So this is our future goal through IGL, to have our own background music available in IGL Raga. So many talents are available in IGL. So in IGL Raga, we plan to bring together all the musicians and to have our own track and our own background music for the songs. So this is one of the future goals we have in IGL Raga. So currently in IGL Raga, we are in the musical learning sections, but we have many plans to for the future. This is one of our plans. So next, Krishna Kumar. So with this, I would like to conclude my presentation. Thank you for listening to me.
Very good. Thank you, Meenakshi. I think that was a wonderful presentation. Thanks for sharing your experience. And like I said in the beginning, experience is the best teacher. You're definitely one of the best teachers that we have. And we look forward to more contribution from you in terms of learning and sharing. I think this has been our motto from day one. Thanks for that, laying out that roadmap for us. We look forward to your guidance as well. In I think, right, as you rightly mentioned, in this pandemic situation, a lot of not only children but parents and everybody is so stressed out. And music is definitely one place where they all latch onto for some sort of relief. And
Exactly.
so I think your initiative in IGL Raga and Tamil Mandram, all those things are really useful for the community. And commend you for that. Thank you for that wonderful presentation.
And that's a great opportunities for me also to learn everywhere, wherever I sign in. I'm learning so many things there in music. So thanks to IGL for everything. Yeah.
Definitely. Thank you again. So maybe once we have all the presentation complete, we'll come back and talk about, I have a few comments, questions, and then we'll have a discussion around that.
Okay.
Thank you.
Sure.
Okay, so our next presenter is Gokul.
Yeah, hi sir.
Hello. Yeah, go ahead, Gokul. Share your presentation and talk to us.
Yeah, sure, sir. You guys are able to see my screen here?
Not yet.
Okay. Just a second, sir.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, now you guys are able to see my screen?
Yes.
Yeah, fine. So, hello everyone. Myself is Gokul, and I'm from Palakkad. And I'm being the part of IGL family for the last 1 year. And I'm so proud of that because IGL is the place where I just changed myself a lot, because, IGL is the place where they meant to be a part, because it's just a kind of a package of everything: music, technology, arts, and kind of stuff. So I'm really happy that I'm a part of the family for 1 year. And thank you, Kushma sir, for letting me an opportunity in the slot for the IGL webinar sessions. And it's the first time I'm speaking in public, so there will be a kind of a mistakes and and something. So if you don't mind about that. And speaking about my subject, it's my IGL chat and my music journey. So first of all, speaking about my subject, I do take care of things in Palakkad and Coimbatore areas in the IGL hands-on IGL collaboration stuff. And I also do a part in the IGL chat video and stuff. And this is my topic: IGL chat and my music journey. So speaking about the IGL chat and my music journey, the idea of the IGL chat. So Dr. Kushma sir was a person who given the spark of the IGL chat idea, exactly. So the time when I joined, I was not aware of what kind of things I have to do in IGL. So Kushma sir was the person who told me that we are planning a new thing in IGL. It's kind of IGL chat video. So for that, we held meetings and worked out how this idea can be done and get it into life and share it with people. So he given me kind of guidelines and instructions how to make the chat show. He showed me the way of editing and how to make it look more interesting. So the thing is that people won't look anything until it's very valuable or it's very good looking. So he taught me to make it both valuable and both good looking. So he taught me about the editing processes and how to make the chat show looking good, and how to impress people with the kind of stuff we have in our hands. So that's how the IGL chat idea started. And aim of the IGL chat was finding talented unknown people related to music and arts and know their journey. So when Krishna sir told about this idea, I just asked him, why won't we interview the people who is famous? So we'll get a boost to our channel. So he told me that there are a lot of people who knows the famous people. So it's not our thing. So he just told me to find the best people around your neighborhood and around your city who's very good in talent in the music and kind of stuff, and they're unknown to people. So we will just make them famous in our IGL community, and we'll just take the kind of uh, video about them. We will just ask them the journeys and experiences they've gone through. So is the next thing is that sharing the viewers the experiences of each and every artist that we interview, inspiring people by showing the hardship and the situations every artist have gone through for their passion and dreams. Each and every one of us has our dreams and passion. So we run a lot for that. We work hard for that. So most of them won't be successful because they won't be having the situation. They won't be having the support from the parents and kind of stuff. But after seeing our we have done three IGL chat videos so far, and most of them have not that great support from the family and not that kind of a great support from the audience. But they just struggled for their passion and dreams, and they've reached over there. I think if you watch the most three of the IGL chat videos, we'll get into it. And the next thing that to share a little bit of information about music and the art industry. So while we interview these persons in IGL chat, most of them speak about the kind of informations about the industries they work in. For example, if I take an example of Arjun, that's the first IGL chat video we have done and we have shared with you. So in the case of Arjun, Arjun is one of the Malayalam music director in the film industry, Malayalam film industry. So he has given the kind of points where the coming generation peoples can have a look at it. So how to get into the Malayalam film industry, what kind of stuff you have to produce there, what kind of music is allowed by the people in Malayalam film industry, and the kind of background music work they do, and what kind of softwares they use. Everything he has been shared. He has also shared the experiences of how to get it, how get into the Malayalam film industry. So he also has mentioned the struggles and the hardships he have gone through. So these kind of things will be the most information for the people and inspiration to get into that track back. So for everything, be prepared, isn't it? So for the IGL chat also, we give a lot of preparations. So the first thing is that making list of the artists that we have, and we are planning to have an interview with. So the first thing that me and Srigesh is one of the senior consultant in IGL. So I'm assisting him and down, and so Srigesh is also with me for the IGL chat things, and what we do is we making list of the artist and that we are planning to have an interview with. So we just write up the name of the artist that we have in our surroundings and neighborhoods and city, and getting an appointment from one of the artists from the list for the date, time, and place for the interview. Sometimes we go into their places and take the interview, and sometimes people come into our place for the interview sessions. So that's what we do for the date and times. So the third thing is the most important one, the preparing the questions and sending it to Kshuma sir for the review before proceeding with them. So here, what we do is we just prepare 10 questions. The 10 questions, if we are interviewing a guitarist, we just prepare 10 questions related to him, and we will be sending it to Kshuma sir for the review. So sometimes sir will be adding up something else, so sir will be saying that the question is not relevant. So we have to remove that question, we have to update with the new one. Sometimes he gives us the question, so it's much easier for us to proceed with. So the next thing is after completion of the interview, I edited the video editing software. VideoPad is a video editing professional software, and Sir has introduced me the software. And by adding some BGMs, photos related to the content spoken by the artist. The next thing that we do is every seconds the frame changes. The kind of thing is that people won't be like to see the same frame all over the interview, because most of the chats will be long enough for the 18 to 20 minutes to 25 minutes. So Sir told me that Google never make people to see the same frame because they won't be interested in what we are showing. So do one thing, add a kind of a bit of BGMs, background music to it, add some photos that's related to the content spoken by the artist. So people will be seeing the changing frames, so they will be more interested in what we are seeing. And after all the editing process, I will send it again to Krishkumar sir for the review because before uploading it on any social platforms. So we uploaded 3 videos of IGL chat that we have done. So before you seeing it, we just make sure that everything is perfect and aligned so that viewers get the total experiences of a good IGL chat video. So we send it to Krishna Master and he reviews it. If any changes has to be done, sir will be saying that you have to change the background music. The volumes are low, the volumes are high. Sometimes the content that you're speaking will be not hearing. So sir will be saying that just make the speakers volume a little bit high and just make the beat background music a little bit down. So these kind of stuff that we have gone through before you seeing it. So before uploading it on social platforms, these are the things that we are going through the preparation of the chat. So as I spoke, the IGL chats done so far. So these are the 3 chats that I've done so far after getting into the IGL chat session. So the first one is Arjun V. Akshaya. He's a music director in Malayalam Film Industry right now. He's one of my friends. And the next one is Jaideep Chadet. He's a drummer. He's working in my band itself. So Arjun and Jaideep are my friends from the college itself. And speaking about Malabaran ma'am, I was so happy to introduce her to you guys because she's Nalini ma'am's mother, and she's a very good music teacher and dance teacher in Kodaikanal. She just at this kind of an age, she's an inspiration for me because she's still studying music. That was a thing she told to me when I was interviewing her. She's still learning. So I was so impressed because at this kind of an age, she's singing so good. She's taking care of her throat and she's doing every stuff she can do. And in this pandemic situation, I was not able to interview her in person, but I think that's a great loss for me. And through online sections, we interview her, but it was not enough for me actually. I think we'll be having a second thought in her IGL chat video because she's worth for it. That's what I believe. And this is one of the interesting sections that we are gone through, and it's upcoming IGL chat add-on. So it's called the Know Your Instrument session. So the Know Your Instrument is basically the initiative is based upon getting know more about the instruments we see. So we'll see a lot of instruments day by day. We see guitars, we see pianos, we see trumpets, we see drums, and we see Congo drums, everything. So a lot of the people was not aware where this thing get originated from. So the next thing that we are planning is to getting to know their origin, looking out for the people who play different type of instruments and knowing the experiences. So as in the IGO chat, we also take the fun of the few artists and we will be just filtering them and we will be just selecting the best person they can produce in front of you. And we'll be just asking him about experiences of playing the instruments and where it started from and how it was for you to get into this instrument, who was your inspiration and kind of stuff, and showing the best artists around us and knowing their stories. And both is that more than experiences, they will be into some stories that they've gone through and how they reached on the platform they are right now. So this is also kind of inspiration for a lot of them who's watching the IGO chat or the IGO Know It Instrument sessions. So most of them came to know that if someone is struggling so much for their dreams, most of the people will be happy that we also want to do the same, and they will be also getting into it. So speaking about the next thing, the next topic is my music journey. It's actually a little one. It's not got traveled so far in music actually. The reason is that the passion towards music. My passion towards music started from the age of 12. My father is a musician, and he made me to understand the value of music in human life. So I just started by seeing my father playing an instrument called Edekya, which is a very traditional instrument. It's a very old instrument actually, 100 plus years of tradition it has. And for 3 years, I learned the traditional instrument Edekya under the guidance of my father, which my father used to play. But I was not able to keep up because my father was having a lot of programs and kind of stuff. He was busy in his schedules. So I just quit my learning in Edekya and moved towards vocals because I love to sing at that age. So I just given a thought that why don't I try my vocal stuff and get into vocals. So still I'm trying to improve myself in vocals and I love to sing and a lot, and it's still continuing the journey of singing. And as the thing in music in college days, this is where everything changed inside me. The music in my head became more serious when I joined college. It was not because I was not aware of how much the potential music has to get the people into a crowd, into our hands. So for the newcomers in the college, there were a lot of opportunities to show their talents in the form of an event called Talent Day. So Talent Day was event which they conducted for every freshers. to show their talents, what are the talents they have. If they have to dance, they can dance. If they have to draw, they can draw. And the people who are singing, they can sing. So there will be competitions as solo song, group song, solo instrumental, group instrumental, and kind of band and stuff. So as it gone, I given my name for the solo song competition to perform on the fest. And after the solo song event, I went and sat in the corner and looked up for the competitors for the instrument solo events. So this is what my changing point in my life is. So I love to sing with accompanies. So I was not a person who want to sing raw. I just don't want to hear my voice as a raw singer. So I just wanted someone to back me up with some keyboards or kind of rhythm. So I just wanted to know who and all playing in for the instrument sessions of my solo event. So I just noticed two people, Suraj and Jaideep. From there, I picked the best pianist and drummer. That's the Suraj and Jaideep. And then we started to jam up our music thoughts when we are together. Then it slowly started the formation of a music band. So when I joined in the college, it was a time in Kerala. A lot of bands were involved. It was a kind of a time when Kerala people was introduced to the band culture. Actually, it was in the Western countries, it was more familiar with the people. But when it comes to Kerala, people was not aware of the band style of music, and they was hearing for the first time. There are a lot of famous bands over there, kind of Taikudumbraj, Masala Coffee, Agam. Agam is one of my favorite bands, and these are all kind of bands that we are going through. So we also started to plan that we should have a band because Suresh knows to play the piano. He's a professional pianist. He's just playing for 10 plus years right now. And Jaideep is also doing great right now. When I was meeting him, he was not that build up for the band, but now he's a power pack performer in our band segments. So that's how the formation of a music band thought came to my mind first in the music in college day sessions. Starting, it was the birth of the Independent Vibes. The thing is that the Independent Vibes is my band. It was formed in 2016 August date. How I remember the date clearly, it is that that was the first time we performed in college. That was the first time we performed in college as a band. But we was not having any kind of plan to continue as a band. That's the thing is that we are not named it. We are not cleared ourselves as a band members. But we just grouped ourselves and worked as a kind of orchestra team. At that time, he was also not having the plan to make a band because that band culture was not accepted by the Malayali people over there because people was not interested in making the old songs cover reprise versions because a lot of them was not happy to hear the reprise versions of the old legendary songs. So Arjun, Suraj, Jaideep, and me are the four guys in it right now, and we are planning to take more peoples here. And Arjun was my senior in college, and he was a dedicated musician. We met in a competition in college and become close friends quickly because the passion towards music was more than me for him because he was already trying to be a musician in that time. So speaking about Arjun, as I told, he was the first person to interview in IGL chat session. So when I meet him, he told me that you sing well. So that was the first compliment I received from a person in college. So I was very happy to be with him and to share my thoughts on can we have a band? Can we create our own kind of stuff and do the new kind of music that people is not aware about the potential music that is in us. So the thought of forming a music band was happened actually in afternoon jamming session in the college sound studio. uh, it was like after having the lunch, we were just jamming up ourselves in the college sound studio. Jaideep was playing the drums, Suraj was playing the piano, me and Arjun was singing random songs, and suddenly everything changed, and it becomes our own kind of style of music. A lot of people here heard us from outside, and they were just, oh, that sounds great. That's not what we actually sound too often. So that made us a thought that why won't we produce our own kind of music? That's the first step to creating OC on compositions on a band section. So then we started to produce our own music and was planning to release it in social platforms. So we wanted a name. So that was the first thing we thought of. we created music. We now created 6 music. We have the 6 own compositions with us, and it is basically a mix of Carnatic music, ragas, lullabies, and kind of stuff. But we were planning to release it, but suddenly Arjun asked me that how we can release it. We doesn't have a name. We are not. We are not aware of the copyrights and kind of stuff, and how we can release it, and how we can make a video of it, and what will be the name that we can give to the video. We should have a name. We should have a signature brand name for our thing. So we just thought for a lot of time. We just for hours, for most of all hours, we just thought how to make a music out of it. And after a long time of thought process, I just told the name, the Dependent Vibes, because we were not actually planning to cover or reprise any kind of old songs, because the old songs are actually too good for me. I just doesn't want to make it more great or more kind of anything. So I just wanted to make our own style of music, which is never heard, because a lot of the people has already heard the old songs sung by SPB sir, Yesudas sir, everyone. So the people who have heard the songs in their voices won't be too uh, kind of what they won't be very happy to hear the reprise versions of it. So we just planned that let's give people a new thing, because if they heard something that they already heard, they won't be interested in it. So we will just give them a new thing from our side. So we'll just created our own OCs for that, and that's where the own compositions have taken birth. We made our own composed songs, which was unique, and we made it 6 of them, and 3 are done, and 3 are done out of it. The first song, Shivanjana, is completed right now. It is in the processing of mixing and stuff. And Dure has been completed. It's a travel up diary. It's a Dure, the word in Malayalam means too far. So it's a kind of the Dure concept is like the traveling, a person who's traveling and he's just writing down everything what he sees in a different way. A traveler always see the places in a different way more than anyone. So he loves to a person who loves to travel will see every places in his own kind of imaginary fantasy. So that's what we are planned to do as a musical video in the kind of a song Dure. So next thing is Hiranmayu. This is where things started to get uh, tough for us, because we all love music, and we all love Carnatic music, and we also love the rock music. So we just wanted to collab them, and we just wanted to collab them, and we just wanted to make it a kind of a fuse music to present to the people. But we were so afraid that none of them will be accepting it, because the persons who love the Carnatic music won't be accepting the rock, and the persons who love the rock music, metalheads, won't be accepting the Carnatic, because Carnatic is a kind of a raga-based style of things, and music, and rock is based upon the metalheads. So the people won't be collaborating. If the music also, if the music collaborated, will still be the people won't be collaborating for it. So we thought that let drop this plan, and just think about what we can do in Carnatic and what we can do in rock separately. But it was Arjun who planned to make it much better. So he told me that I'll be just singing the raga, the Kirtana, Hiranmayi. So I'll be just singing, I just practicing for it, and we can just program it in our computer, and we can just look how the outline looks. He thought that it will be better to produce the song as we thought, because we are not we are just thinking that it's a kind of a new revelation that we are providing to the people. So people who won't be hearing the Hiranmayi, if the people are not accepting us with the Hiranmayi, we will be not just doing it that kind of stuff anyway. So after completion of the Hiranmayi song, I just sent it to Shumar sir again. Anything happens in music section, I just send it to him for his review, what he thought about it. So he was so impressed and he was so happy that I sent it to him, and he told me to just post it in the global group of our Instagram Live. And I was like, I told him also, sir, I don't know whether all the people like it, because you like it, but a lot of people who don't like Carnatic fusing up with the rock. So he told me that there is no one in IGL section that people won't be letting you down. Everyone will be just appreciating you. So still, I was a little bit afraid to post it in the IGL group, the global group actually, and but still, I was going to post it. At that time, I just saw a message. Krishomar sir has posted that song in the group, and I was so happy that he himself posted the song. So after that, it was all the people in the group was so happy that a lot of people, Kritika ma'am, Nalini ma'am, and Meenakshi ma'am, everyone just accepted that music, and Meenakshi ma'am accepted that music, and she gave me kind of appreciation that it sounds good, and Meenu Krishnakumar, daughter of Krishnakumar sir, also accepted. She's a very good musician. She's becoming a professional musician right now, and she accepted it. She just commented that it sounds really great. So these kind of stuff, the people who know about music really liked it. So I was very confident that we are doing something good. So people used to like it. I was because the thing is that Meenakshi ma'am is based upon a Carnatic kind of a style. Meenu knows the Western, so both of them appreciated the work. So it's a kind of a fuse. So I was very happy that they accepted the kind of stuff we have done, and I just shared it with my group, and they were also very happy. And more than that, Rajesh Kumar sir, he just called me and appreciated that. It was a very good thing. And how did you record it, and where did you record it? How much time does it take you to get into this kind of music? So he just called me from America and just speak about me for a long while in WhatsApp, and that was a very good experience. That was a kind of a confidence booster for me, because I was very happy that people are just calling me, and they are just appreciating me for my work, and we were not expecting that, as in the cases. And after that, we just released another one the same way. It is Vanjatonuna. Is a song which is also a kirtanam sung by our one of the favorite teachers is Mridula ma'am. She's a wonderful music teacher. She's a music teacher who sung the Vanjatonuna. It's just taken her to sing 4 to 5 hours in the studio. It was also the same kind of music. When we were just getting to him, I was a little bit afraid, because I doesn't want her to make sad by saying that it is a kind of a music, it's a rock music. So I was not that confident that she'll be singing for us. But when we just explained our kind of ideas and thoughts, she was very happy, and she allowed us to make it a music session, and she came to studio and she sung for us. That was a very good moment. And the next one is Nila is a lullaby, and we are just planning out to make it a big release. And the last one, but not the least, this is the TIV. TIV means the Independent Wife. That's a short form for our band. And the Karfu, the word Karfu is our own creation, first of all. And it's a Carnatic and fusion. The first three letters of the Carnatic, CAR, and the first two letters of the fusion, FU, is the Karfu. The Karfu metal is a kind of a heavy death metal song, which is based upon the Carnatic. We just want the best instrument players of India want to play that song. So we just have to make all the other five the best. So then only we can just go to people and see them, and we can just make them hear the work we have done before doing this kind of song, which is a very big budget song for us. It's an instrumental music, so we are planning out to be the best on that. That's a kind of our dream project, I believe. And the next thing that I wanted to share, which is not in this slide, is about the IGL Raga session. The IGL Raga session has improved me a lot, actually, because I was not aware about the diction and kind of stuff, actually. But Meenakshi ma'am taught me how it goes in the music, and it was the first time when I sing the song Malaragale and posted it in the IGL Raga group at the IGL Raga meeting sessions and so on. Everyone appreciated me, and all of them just given me the overwhelming comments, and I was very happy, because sometimes I just thought that I was not that kind of a great singer to be singing in public. But after joining in the IGL Raga session, I was very happy that a lot of people accepted me as a singer, and I was uh, I was very happy to continue my journey as a singer. I was planning to be in the programming part of every music, because as a programmer I was allowed to be in the programming sessions of music. But most of them just told me that you are singing great. So I given a thought that why won't I sing more? And still I'm singing and continuing my journey as a singer more than a programmer right now. I started as a programmer in the band, and now I'm continuing as a singer in the band. That's a quite a big difference that IGL Raga has made me. because everyone in the IGL Laga session has given me the positive thoughts and positive vibes. So that's the reason today I'm sharing my kind of experiences that I had with. I've not given a slide for IGL Laga because if I had given a slide, it's not enough for me. I'll just continue with 50 to 55 slides because I have to talk a lot about it. So I just wanted to say that the IGL Laga session has two has been started, and still I'm a part of it. And Sundays, every Sundays we have the meeting of it. We have the classes and kind of stuff. Tomorrow, Meenakshi ma'am will be just educating us more about the music and stuff, and I'm waiting for that. And yeah, as the slide says, still continuing. Everything is still continuing. As a person, it's just a small experience that I shared right now. It's nothing much as compared to the last speaker, Meenakshi Govind ma'am. She's been there for a long time in this kind of a journey, and I'm just starting to walk into it. And I'm so happy that I'm being part of the IGL because they just given me the time and they just given me the references how it can be done. So I'm so happy to be here because I've never thought that I'll be working for such a wonderful community and be working for everything that the future want to say. We have been in the for the, every kind of technology-based projects, be it being from the music, and there are other lot of stuff the teachers and lecturers will be taking the class as a webinar classes out there, and there's a lot of informations that we can get from the IGL sessions. Any session would be IGL Raga, the IGL webinars, as in the cases if you're getting any kind of stuff from my IGL chat, that's also kind of information for you. So I'm happy for that, and still continuing as I said. And thank you all. Thank you so much for being the part of it. And thank you so much for having the patience to listen to my speaking. I know this is it won't be the perfect speech you have heard because I'm the first time I'm speaking in public. And once again, thanks to Kushuma sir for letting me a slot because he believed in me and he told me that you can speak over. It's okay, fine. It's in our circle only. You can speak and you can just have a great time. So thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much for giving me the time, and thank you so much all for having me here. And yeah, that's all. Thank you all.
Thank you, Gokul. That was wonderful. You can stop share now.
Yeah, sure, sir.
Let's see whether I can get that one going. Just give me a second. Wonderful. Yeah, that was a great presentation, great talk. See, that wasn't too bad, right? So
thank you, sir. It wasn't bad because you guys were just familiar to me. And if it was in another kind of online meeting, I will be just flopping it up. That's for real. And but it was Meenakshi ma'am and Rajesh Anna and Kushuma sir. Everyone was there, so I was not kind of new to anyone. So I was having that thought in my mind, so it was very good for me. I believe I'll be trying to improve myself as a speaker more than a singer right now. And thank you so much for listening to me. Yeah,
absolutely. I think you spoke your mind. When you speak your mind, you cannot go wrong, right? I mean, your mind will never be wrong, right? Only when you think about something else, things can go wrong. When you speak what you have done, what you're going to do, there's no way it will go wrong, and it came out very well. So more than anything else, I think we glad that we found you. Thanks to Swikesh for finding you to be part of IGL. That was wonderful. You're quite talented. Plus also the fact that you're helping the IGL chat, right? I think in IGL we believe in people power, right? It is all about people. It's just not about one person or two person. It is about the collective people, and you're bringing out those wonderful people who have these talents and bringing their story out is a very noble thing that you're doing. Okay, and please continue that. So right now I'll open it up to maybe Meenakshi madam. Maybe you can comment about Gokul's presentation, and then I'll bring everybody else on the stage.
Yes, Krishna Kumar. It was so interesting to listen to him. Yeah, as you said, he spoke his mind. Yeah, so it was wonderful listening to him. And just Gokul, I have just a couple of questions. It's so interesting to know your music things, and it's so nice to know that you have a composing group. You are composing music. It's so nice to know about that. You have your own composition group, and I just want to know, how do you select the people for IGL chat, and how do you come across people? How do you choose them that they will be the right person for chatting for IGL? Is that you know them before, or how do you choose them?
Yes, ma'am. While choosing the persons the first two persons, Arjun and Jaideep, they were my friends. And Arjun is a very good, talented person. He knows the programming. He knows Carnatic music. He sings very well, actually. And in the case of Jaideep, he's a very good drum player. He was at starting, he was a beginner only, but when we are just starting to jam up ourselves, he become more updated, and he has started to play like a professional drummer right now. And the thing that I interviewed Arjun is, he has just entered into one of the new films that is in Malayalam Film Industry, and he has done the music direction for the song. So I thought that it's a kind of a right time to give him a spotlight. So that was going through my mind. So at the time of entering, we will be the first person to interview him, isn't it? So it is honor for me to interview my own friend as a music director in the Malayalam Film Industry, which all the youngsters who are planning to get into the industry are looking forward to. So when Arjun speaks, I hope you have seen the Arjun's IGL chat video.
Yes.
Yeah, he has given a lot of information about.
Okay.
Yeah. So at that time, he has spoken about a lot of information that the coming up peoples or beginners, musicians have to know how to get into the industry, and he has also shared with whom and all he has worked with, and how was it experiences, and how the hardship he has done. So by hearing these kind of stuff, let the people who is thinking it's hard to get in, and let's start a journey towards it. So that was my plan. And the next thing, the Jaideep, why I selected him, because he is a very good talented musician, but he's unknown. He is unknown to everyone. The thing is that, as Krishna sir said, our initiative is not to make the famous people famous again. Our aim is to make the unknown talented to famous in our IGL community.
Talent, yeah. Okay.
And as told, we are not planning. I was not having any plan to upload in YouTube and kind of stuff. It was a month or a week before, or not a week before, 2 weeks before. Krishna sir asked Srigesh about sharing it in the IGL webinar sessions in the YouTube channel. So I was so happy, because my friends and others will be introduced to a lot of people. More than the IGL community, YouTube is a very big platform. There's a lot of people see, a lot of different countries, different languages, religions. So from these all people, they will be getting a response. So how the person has spoken, how it is, if it was a very good experience for them to watch the IGL chat. So if you put it in YouTube, I will also get a kind of all kind of informations or updations that how we can make it much better. So still, Shoma sir is helping me. And the third one, Malayalam ma'am, that I was really happy, because Krishna sir suggested me Malayalam ma'am. Malayalam ma'am is a mother of Nalini ma'am, working for our IGL community. And she's a very, very good teacher. She's actually, the way she speaks in the interview itself is like a kind of a teaching. I was so enjoyed in the interview session. So she's really cute, and she was really speaking about the kind of things she knows. She was from the heart. She was speaking from the heart, and she was always being with the kind of music, and she's still learning. And that kind of stuff I noticed from Malayalam ma'am is that she's still learning. So that was the first inspiration for me to start learning music. As I'm a person, I've not learned the vocals, Carnatic music vocals, because I think it's too tough. Personally, I think learning Carnatic music is too tough, because the gamagas and kind of stuff that we won't get it in the throat. So I was so worried that if I join the class, may I be able to do it again. So these were kind of experiences, and these are the ways we selected people. We select the unknown talented people and make them famous in our IGL community. And now we have started to update these videos on the IGL webinar channel on YouTube. So I think more number of people will be seeing their videos, and they will be appreciated by a lot of people. So it's a kind of happiness to me. It's a kind of happiness to them, and it's a kind of a revelation that we are doing in the IGL community right now. So that's how it's done.
Okay. I too heard about that Mala Giridharan, right? I saw her. I saw some of her videos also, I think she's a Carnatic musician.
Yeah, Carnatic musician, ma'am.
Her lessons are wonderful. Just go through it and learn. People who have interest for learning Carnatic music and about ragas, she's doing a right job for those people.
Yeah, she's doing great, ma'am. Actually,
great job.
It was a kind of sad part to me that I was not able to interview her in person, because it was in a person interview, I'll be asking more. In the kind of a pandemic situation, I was not able to reach up to Kodaikanal directly. So we're just to end up the chat in the online session. So it was kind of a sad feeling for me, but still I got what I wanted from her, and I hope everyone has watched the video. So yeah, that's all.
Well, she was the right person to be interviewed, and also I'm so impressed with your own compositions. You listed of them, right? That Here and Me, I remember that I heard of it and it was fantastic, simply fantastic. I don't know what how I responded to that. I remember that it was a great job. As you said, some people won't like if you mix it like a fusion type of music, especially with Carnatic music, mixing Carnatic and Western and all, some people. But it was it was really nice, as long as I feel that we don't the soul of the raga is still there. I think that's the best job we can do. Definitely there will be people to listen those type of music also currently.
Sure.
The ragas and Carnatic ragams through these styles, I believe. So that was my thought when I listened to your Hiranmayim, right?
Yeah.
Just wanted to share that. Definitely there will be a group of people to enjoy this type of music also, the fusion type of music also. So that at the same time we are also promoting the Carnatic songs, right? So that's what I felt to share with you here. That was simply fantastic.
Thank you so much, ma'am. People like you are appreciating me and accepting me what I'm doing. So it is a very honorable moment for me, because a lot of the people, when I told that we are planning to have a kind of Carnatic and Western music fusion, most of the people I just gone and met was not promoting me to do that. Actually, they said that Carnatic has kind of soul. Never do it. They were saying that Carnatic has a kind of a soul. Never do it. Western is different, so you can't mix up them. You can make people happy by hearing that. So I was a little down, but actually we have done it. It was our plan, so we are planning to we will just do it, and we'll just send it to some people that we know actually, and let me get that kind of their comments, and then if 90% of people says that's good, we'll just continue with what we're doing. If 90% are saying bad, then we'll just stop it. That was the kind of stuff that we are going through, that thoughts we are going through. But when I posted in the IGL group, and I was getting so much good response, and I was so happy, because actually I was just tearing up, because this is great. A lot of people have same kind of taste as me, so people like this kind of stuff. So just as a successor of that Hiranmayim, we are just planning to do the Vanjatonuna, as I told. Vanjatonuna song has been completed. Mridula ma'am have sung for it, and it's in the mixing part right now. So that's it. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Okay, and many people have done that before. It's not a new concept and all. Many people have done this before, and they have become popular also. Those albums have become very popular also. So it's very happy to that you have an own composition group. So all the best to you in all your endeavors and music journey.
Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much, man.
Best wishes to you. To be very successful in musical career.
Oh, thank you so much, man. That's the words of gold. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Meenakshi. Now we'll open it up to the floor. So whoever wants to come on the stage, Rajesh Kumar, Aruna Madam, Pradeep, you can all come on the stage. Meenakshi, you can stay on the stage as well. I think it's more of a Q&A and discussion around it. Yeah. So Rajesh Kumar, any comments? Go ahead.
Yeah. Thanks, Krishna Kumar sir. I think today's session was It was so wonderful, actually, both Meenakshi Madam session as well as Gokul session. I think when you say about music, it comes from the heart, actually. It's something close to the soul, and we can easily connect to it, actually. So that's how it was, both Meenakshi Madam sharing her experiences with IGL, and she was a great inspiration for many singers, amateur singers like us, and she helps us in singing and showing all the nuances in the IGL Raga sessions with Pradeep sir. It was very helpful, and she's doing a great service to the musical community. Thank you so much, madam. And we wish you to continue to do the service as well. And thank you, ma'am. And with Gokul, yeah, it is a great find that IGL has got, actually. So it's a lot of passion that he brings into the whole team. With whatever he does, actually, with all these three IGL chat sessions, we can see the kind of energy that he brings in with the kind of questions and the responses that you get it. So it's not possible if the same kind of vibration when you just resonate with the person you are interviewing. That's how you try to get the most out of it, and you're doing a great job in that, Gokul, and we're really happy to be part of this IGL music session and the chat session, Gokul. And your personal compositions as well, it's really mind-blowing with the fusion music or the other kinds of music that you're experimenting with the Shrikesh and the team that you have. It's really great, actually, with the kind of the age group that you are in, and people try to go to different areas, but you've chosen the field that you like the most, and you're trying to continue to it is a big thing, and hats off to it. I'm sure all your efforts will be paid well, and you'll be very successful in your journey, Gokul. Thank you so much, Krishakmar. The session was really great, and I thoroughly enjoyed it, actually.
Thank you.
Thank you, Rajesh. Thank you, Rajesh. Thanks so much.
Thank you. Okay, we'll go to Pradeep. Pradeep, would you like to say a few words?
Yeah, sure. First of all, congratulations to Meenakshi and Gokul for a wonderful presentation. It's good to know about your personal experience. Not just from a musical standpoint. I mean, I think your overall experience from how you grew up and how your experience molded you, and so that is something that we learned today, and I think that would also be a experience that someone else would be able to share and also relate to you better. And thanks for sharing your experiences with us. And as for just want to talk about Gokul. I think your hearing you speak, if you didn't tell me that this is your first time, I wouldn't have known. You spoke like a veteran. So
thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much.
No, really. I mean, there was no hint of nervousness in you. It was so clear and to the point. You just were able to relate what you want to speak, and it came through very well. So great job. And to learn that you are working on so many musical projects on the side, that's great to know. So like Meenakshi said, all the best to your future.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Pradeep. Aruna madam, would you like to say a few words?
So thank you for giving nice sessions today. So I enjoyed a lot both the sessions. Meenakshi madam and Mr. Gokul made it happen. The dream, I would say. Meenakshi madam's presentation gave a brief note about music spaces and her experience through IGL Raga. Since I was the later participant in IGL Raga, I came as I had the experience of gathering throughout my absence knowledge also there. And Mr. Gokul's presentation was very vast, so that I cannot, I didn't know what is that Hiranmayi and all. So if possible, if there is any video, Hiranmayi video, you can post hereafter so that I can watch also and enjoy.
Yeah,
So
I
that
think we
is
can
what
do.
we, yeah.
Yeah, we can do it in the IGL Raga. I think we can repost that again, madam. Yeah, we'll do that.
Yeah, thank you. So I could see the passion in his eyes, Mr. Gokul.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am.
So how you love your music and how your passion about learning music from the beginning and all. So my best wishes.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Feeling happy about your passion.
Yeah, I'm feeling so happy about that. You all just commented so good. You just given me the confidence to go travel far more in this journey. Thank you so much, all. Yeah, thank you so
So
much.
I also hope we would have a very great sessions ahead.
Sure,
Yes.
ma'am. Sure.
Okay, thank you, Krishna Kumar sir, for arranging nice sessions.
Thank you, Anandan.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you for participating. So again, maybe we'll have Meenakshi also on the stage for any final thoughts before we close today's webinar. Okay, anything else would you like to share before we close today? I know I want to personally thank both of you for sharing your experience, and then I learned a lot today in terms of how your journey has been. And I'm sure that many people who are listening now, who will listen later on, because this will be on the YouTube as well. My only hope is that even if few people picked it up and follow their dreams, there's nothing like it. I think we have achieved our mission. Right? Even if one person gets benefited from it, I'm happy. So I think that is the way I look at things. So in that sense, both of you contributed quite a bit for today's session. Thank you, and please continue your journey. And please do come back and then share with us more in the later on when wonderful things happen. I'm sure with talents such as yours, we'll do a lot more. I'm more than confident. So thank you. I'll ask Meenakshi to say any final words, and then Gokul, and then we'll wrap it up.
Yes, Krishna. I do want to personally thank you for many of the opportunities you gave me through IGL. At the first time when I started this journey with IGL, I never expected that I would go so far and I would participate in IGL Raga, Super Singer, or anything. Which I participated. So it's a lot of learning opportunities for me also to develop myself, my passion in music. So it's a great opportunity for me. So I have to thank you for all these opportunities. Yeah, it's all because of IGL that happened. Thank you so much for that.
I know. I thought somebody will ask you this question. You have any statistics on how many events you participated, or songs, or anything like that? Would you like to share with the group?
Yes, I think I have participated around 27 IGL events, and I have sung a bit more than 50 songs in those events.
Okay, wonderful.
Yeah,
thank
it was a great each one of the songs a great experience for me to learn also. Yeah.
And also to be just to make it clear or to be precise, Meenakshi also sung the maximum number of songs in IGL. So right from day one, she has been singing on our IGL events, and she has also sung 124 offline songs as well. So she has been singing for the last 5-6 years now. So thanks again. That's wonderful accomplishment, Meenakshi.
Well, thank you.
Sure. Yeah, Gokul, anything you would like to say before we wrap up today?
Of course, sir. First of all, thank you so much, Krishna sir, for giving me the opportunity, because I never thought that I would be speaking in a public appearance, because I was not that guy to speak in public. Maybe I will be singing, but speaking was too tough for me. But you believed in me and giving me a chance to speak in the webinar, which is usually posting in the YouTube and kind of stuff going live. So you believed in me and giving me a slot, and thank you so much for that, first of all. And in speaking about the IGL, it's been a part of the family for 1 year, as I told, and everything changed for me in 1 year. My interest has become more in my working styles has changed. You have given me a lot of time for what I want to do, and what I want to what the kind of interest that I want to cover. You are giving me the time for it, and I want to thank you for giving me the time to make my interest the part of the part of family, and to provide you more all the times or anytime, anything for you, nothing else. Thank you so much. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you. Thank you. So with that, we'll wrap up today. Thank you all. We'll see you all in the next IGL webinar. Thank you.
Thank you.
Sir. Thank you so much. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Darishana. Thank you all for the video.
Thank you,
Rajesh.
everyone.
Thank you, Pradeep.
Thanks.
Thank you,
Thanks,
madam.
everyone.
Thanks, bye.
Thank you all. Bye now.
Bye. Bye, sir. Take care.